Hello everyone, this is Margarita with you. And for those who haven't watched our previous videos, I remind you that I am a specialist in foreign real estate at NEV Real Estate. Our company deals with real estate all over the world, whether for personal residence, obtaining a residence permit and citizenship, or for investment. And today I met again with my colleague Alexander, who has been living in Thailand, in Phuket, for many years. Today we want to reveal to you such a topic as the purchase of luxury villas. This is truly a type of real estate that is very scarce on the market, and finding a worthy option is extremely difficult.
Yes, absolutely right. Thank you very much, Margarita. Good day to everyone. Indeed, you have touched on a very important topic, and such a Bobovic vector set the tone for today's video, because at the beginning of my career in Phuket, I always tried. When we talked about investments, about buying real estate, even for myself, I will touch on this topic a bit later. I always tried to reveal in conversations something about budget small apartments that are investment attractive and so on. But during the pandemic, I noticed that the market for some of the main mass market offerings, as they are called, was not doing very well. While luxury offerings were few, and naturally, there are also few people who have the budget for such offerings. But in Phuket, there are very, very few of them, and this market continued to thrive. Prices were rising, but deals were being made. I thought, here it is. Here is where the investment story lies. This is what I wanted to discuss. It's not just about investments, but even when people buy real estate for themselves, at some point they want more, they want to change location, they want to sell for something newer, more modern, that is, they want to sell. I always tell clients, guys, when you sell, you will want to sell it at a profit. Therefore, the investment component is important, even when it's for love, not just pure calculations. When the real estate is for oneself, you still want to sell it quickly, profitably, and at a gain to buy something new, better, more interesting, or more necessary at a specific moment. And we are currently in a really great project, villas that will be very attractive for resale, 100% town from a very cool developer. I can talk endlessly. Really.
We conducted an analysis of real estate, luxury segment. The price increase is much faster than the economy to mid-range options. But as you already mentioned, the supply is extremely limited.
What's great about it, and Nyla already, yes, it's great in every way to me. Well, let's start with the fact that I came here for the first time myself. I'm walking around here with my mouth open, amazed at how great it is, because we will definitely show you everything. Yes, my mouth is already open in amazement. Let me start from the beginning with a reliable developer, a developer who has been working on the island for about 14 years. He has more than 10 completed projects, and he specializes exclusively in villas. He started with a classic Thai Balinese style. Now, Oste, looking up, it's a very modern style, very high-tech modern, very cool, and now he has several projects in different styles. Accordingly, he is a reliable developer who knows how to build excellently and with quality. It's a large company, yet there is the possibility for very fine manual adjustments, especially in such a segment. Very often people know exactly what they want, and the developer is accommodating. That is, you go look at the showroom, understand what else you want to change down to colors and nuances. All of this is possible, and this is also a very important aspect. Plus the location, we are in the Bangtao Beach area, the most sought after area. It will definitely remain so. One of the most expensive areas, and this property will be liquid. I repeat, whether for personal residence or for rental, such a villa will rent out very well. Plus, by villa standards, we are very close to the sea, probably about 3 kilometers from the beach. Also, we are slightly on a hill, offering us a stunning view as well. Yes, we will definitely show the greenery and the lagoon as well.
We have already discussed all the nuances of buying property in Thailand in our previous videos. So if you want to learn more about purchasing real estate in Thailand, you can watch our previous videos. Today we are focusing specifically on this villa. It is truly unique, as you already mentioned, located in a prime top location with a stunning, luxurious view.
Yes, we are located near the favorite spot of everyone who visits Phuket, especially in the area of Bangtao Beach, the lagoon. What else about this project do you think is important to mention? The fact that it is located on a slope, on such an elevation, means that no matter which villa you choose, you will never have a view of a wall, you will always have a beautiful view. And the higher, obviously, the better. Here it's a cascading story. In the project itself, the team received an award as one of the best, as the best project in Thailand. There are practically no right angles here. Everything is very rounded in a modern style and with a really great potential for resale, as we discussed earlier about another project, about the fact that there are no ready villas on the island. There is a big shortage of this, and ready villas in this segment and quality, I simply have nothing to compare it to. Indeed, with a very good potential for price growth. In this complex, almost everything has already been taken apart. Everything in this specific complex is completely sold out now, but there is a new phase on the hill above. There. In the second phase, there are only 25 villas, of which 12 are already sold, just for your understanding. At the same time, the price range starts from $2 million and some change, meaning such villas are sold out very quickly. I always focus on the ROI. I always assess the potential for resale and rental yield because of how efficiently and quickly the project sells at an early stage. Here, everything just flies off the shelves like hotcakes. But indeed we are. In principle, in a very, the real estate market, the package market is in a severe supply shortage. And in such a segment, they are indeed, it's a unique product. There's but nothing like it. Really cool.
You just mentioned the design solutions about the absence of right angles here. We will walk through the villa and definitely show you this. But in my opinion, it's something truly unique. It's a modern style project, very interesting. And no one has built anything like it yet.
Yes, there's nothing like it in Phuket. The total area here, which can be used both under the roof and outside, is about 600 square meters. And the smallest area here where we are, the show villa, is on 900 square meters. By Phuket standards, that's already a lot, and there are villas that are situated on plots from 500 to 1500 square meters. So these are really large estates, and in Phuket such land is at a premium price, and undoubtedly it costs money, but as an investment it's a very great opportunity, and living in this area will also be very convenient.
Well, let's talk a little about how to purchase, what type of ownership for villas, hotels, and whether it's possible to acquire in freehold. We, of course, constantly cover these topics in all our episodes, but to repeat, we'll go over it again.
Because in fact, there are a lot of myths surrounding the possibility of purchasing a villa or any real estate in Phuket. It's believed that all the land belongs to the king, so there are many, many different stories related to this, but that's absolutely the case. That is, any real estate in Phuket can be acquired as full ownership. This is a familiar analogy to our own property, but regarding villas, there will be a slightly more complex structure here, in the sense that to acquire land in full ownership, it will be necessary to establish a legal entity, meaning a legal entity is organized, which is directly owned by the owner, and the legal entity itself is owned by a Thai entity, which directly owns the land. But within this project, within the Botanica project, it is absolutely normal to consider this, or how much. That is, I repeat, the right of ownership is at the discretion of the buyer. Who is acquiring says, okay, I am ready to go through the hassle, even if it costs a bit more due to the organization and maintenance of the legal entity, but I will feel more at ease, while someone else says, okay, understanding how the system works. The fact is that the garden, especially within the framework of, again, I repeat, Botanica, is quite safe and risk-free. You sign a term for the land for 90 years and segments of 30 years, 10 years, then you used it. Decided that everything is enough, I want something new, and you sell it to me again for 90 years. That is I as the buyer. The potential of your secondary real estate carries no risks in the sense that my term does not decrease. And for you, accordingly, its value does not depreciate either, because for the new owner, the term is the same.
This is in general, well, it's clear absolutely the black ramps, so you can also resell, rent out, yes. Pass on this villa as an inheritance. There are no restrictions here.
Let's
go, let's look at other spikes. Well, amazing. This is Kumichu Kwanzambur, a well-known and historically significant place.
Kumichu Kwanzimbure.
Kumichu Kwanzambur.
Yes, very, very cool. I really like it. Another thing said, Yes, such real estate will be rented out in the yard. Very cool. Such a place in the pre-season will definitely cost no less than...
Yes, the furniture, we didn't mention it. Is it included in the price?
Maybe a discount again if you don't take it. Furniture is purchased separately, but since we already have long-term relationships with the developer, we can negotiate a discount, include it in the price, offer a discount on the furniture package. It costs neither more nor less, 5 million watts, a figure tending towards the statistical. And not just the furniture, in the service it always surrounds. Evgenia Albatsova remains a farce, a big bathroom.
Also, it's a huge bedroom. Album. In fact, everything's so perfect, you want nothing.
Yes, it's very cool, but again, if possible, include everything. Change some decor elements, change some finishing elements. You can change the main terrace, look up. There is a stylish and interesting terrace on the second floor. There weren't many complexes here, and inside everything is just like that.
And here there is its own ordinary area. Well, I hope that you were also able to feel the same emotions as we did. It's just amazing. The beauty and the beauty of the view of the material. And once again, let's talk about the fact that almost all the villas are spread out, but this showroom is already a finished villa, so there's no need to wait. It's available and just for sale.
Yes, it needs to be purchased, and we are discussing that we have the opportunity to negotiate the best terms. For the show villa, the developer can offer special conditions because they can't just take it back, so to speak. In general, if you are interested in the offer, if you like this style, the concept of the property, it's a very cool option with great growth potential, with the possibility of resale or rental. Well, indeed, in my opinion, this is my favorite, a bright plus. This is absolutely wonderful. Yes, it really is the result.
Well, as always, I remind you that if you are interested in this video, or if you would like to see more complexes and find the best offer for yourself, please leave your contact information in the description of this video. Our contact details will also be in the links in the description of this video. Thank you very much for watching this video to the end. I hope it was informative and useful. Alexander, once again, thank you for taking the time for our viewers. In general, leave your questions and see you next time.
Thank you very much.